welcome Mark Boidman, JP Solomon, head of media and tech services. He's advised media companies, including Netflix, on ad strategy and acquisitions. What I found so striking yesterday is that, yes, their subscriber growth came in better than estimated on an international front, but their outlook was disappointing and the markets didn't care. What did you make about that?
Well, I think the markets realized there's enough room for more than just one company in terms of streaming. Competition is competition, but if you think about it, only 10% of TV screen time is linear, non-linear programming. Non-linear meaning over-the-top programming. In terms of linear television, you've got broadcast, cable network TV. There's lots of white space here, and as consumers continue to migrate to over-the-top programming, you're going to continue to see more and more competition, but we don't think it's really going to impact these companies. In other words, there's room for everybody, and there's room for healthy competition, and the consumer wins.
So you have advised Netflix. So in this world where you say there is enough room for competition, like, how do you advise them to go up against someone like a Disney in this world?
So, and it's interesting because Disney actually recently banned Netflix from advertising on their properties. But if you think about the opportunity, Alex, the opportunity is to diversify into other out-of-home media channels, and out-of-home media is one of our favorite channels. That's the opportunity to reach consumers on the go.
What does that mean?
So it's in the physical world. It's billboards, it's screens in the seatbacks of taxis, elevators, gas stations, airports. It's an incredible opportunity to reach a consumer who's got their cell phone in their hand, they're on the go, they're in purchase mode. But it's also an opportunity to reach them when they're in conversation. So you reach somebody in the elevator, or they see a screen on their way home and a billboard for a new show. They go home, it's something to talk about. So it's really relevant in real time.
So the idea is that they actually drive growth?
They drive growth. In fact, Netflix.
So I go see it in an elevator and I talk with my friend. I'm like, I got to sign up for Netflix?
Well, but yeah, or they say there's a particular show I want to see. And that's where these conversations happen. And the beauty is content. There's so much new content. It's very hard to aggregate an audience today. You have so much media. People are reaching, 5,000 to 10,000 messages in their minds a day. How do you break through that clutter? Out of home is the perfect channel to do that. And the reason for that is because you stand out, right? Large format billboards, they stand out. Digital screens. In fact, Netflix, one of the largest out-of-home media advertisers, they overspend relative to the average company.
I was going to bring up cost because I feel like for a moment the conversation was we want to see profit. We just don't want to see growth. When they overspend, like, does it actually pay off? Is that mentality changing at all when you talk to these companies? So
it's not only an effective channel, but it's also very cost effective. So from a cost standpoint, it's very effective to reach a mass audience. But also with mobile phones now, the attribution in the physical world, to be able to know who's where they're going next. You can create a predictive algorithm where these out-of-home media companies actually know where you are and where you're going. Now, they aggregate that, so don't worry about the creepiness factor there. They aggregate that information, so it's all anonymous and grouped.
All right, thank you so much, Mark Boidman of JP Solomon. I really appreciate, PJ Solomon, excuse me, I really appreciate it.